Hi! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen. Oh, by the way, everyone, I have a fish. Meet Hollow. Say hi, Hollow. He says hi. Today, we're gonna be making oatmeal craisin chocolate chip cookies. If you don't like craisins and you don't like chocolate chip, you could just add regular raisins, or you can add whatever you'd like. Whatever kind of toppings you like. Who doesn't like cookies, huh? This is like the healthier version. The healthy, not so healthy cookie for you. So, let's begin. First, we're going to mix the dry ingredients together, which is my flour, cinnamon, salt, and baking soda. Not baking powder, not the one in the can, but the one in the box that you would also put in your refrigerator. So we're gonna mix that into our flour. I'm gonna use a whisk, but you could use a hand mixer, electric mixer, anything like that. So we're just gonna mix all the dry ingredients, and I am going to set that aside while we prepare our other ingredients. In a bowl, I'm going to have 1 cup of butter, which is 1 stick of butter. Make sure this butter is at room temperature. It's best when it's room temperature because your cookies will be that much better. The whisk just goes right through and it smushes ever so, look, it's so nice. So nice. So in here, I'm going to put 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm using cane sugar. You can use brown sugar. If you use brown sugar, it'll be chewier because there's a little bit of molasses in there, and that will make it more moist and more chewy. If you don't like the chewiness, you can go with granulated sugar. I'm using this cane raw sugar because it's slightly less sweet. I put 1/2 cup, but the regular recipe calls for 1/2 cup of brown sugar and 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. So from here, we're going to mix and cream the sugar and butter together. So this is much easier to do if your butter is at room temperature. If your butter is not at room temperature, this process will be very, very difficult. Not fun at all. This is an arm workout. I need to work out for the rest of the week. This is about creamed, as you can see. This is what it looks like now. With that, we are going to add an egg, which also should be at room temperature. Everything should be at room temperature when you make these cookies. It'll be 10 times better if you have it at room temperature than when you just take things out. It still works, but you'll taste the difference. All right, so we'll crack an egg into my creamed butter and sugar, as well as vanilla extract right here. I love vanilla extract. It smells so good. Actually, if you really smell it, like, it smells kind of like rum. We're just gonna mix that together. We are going to add our flour into the creamed butter and egg and vanilla and sugar. I'm gonna split it up into 2 parts. You don't have to, but I just prefer it, and I'm using elbow grease, so, you know, it should come together rather quickly though. That's what I like about this, especially when things are at room temperature. Then, put in the other half of the flour. Mix well until incorporated. Okay, now that it's getting a little harder to whisk, you can see the color is there, which is cool. Here is where you will now add your oatmeal. I'm going to split this into 2 parts as well. Just mix that until well incorporated. Could get stuck to your whisk, that's okay. You tap it to and fro, it should come apart. And just keep mixing. All right, time for the spatula, because I think the whisk is done. Much easier. I'm going to fold in the oatmeal. Make sure you get all of it. Okay, and on to the second part of the oatmeal. Whoop. So we're just gonna incorporate that through. Incorporate that through. Oh, by the way, while you're doing this, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. 350 degrees. Then you can start making this, or whenever you remember, it's okay. Because making balls is also going to take some time. almost done incorporating all of this goodness in here. Make sure everything is nice and congealed and that the oatmeal is in the mixture. So you want it to come together later. Now that we have that, we can put our toppings in. I have craisins. So I've soaked these craisins for about 5 minutes and drained them and dried them on a paper towel so that they're just slightly a little plumper and not as dry. So when I bite into the cookie, it's moist. So I'm gonna put that here. And I also am going to put chocolate. I love chocolate. So this is dark chocolate because it's healthier, who knows. I didn't have semi-sweet morsels. I didn't have dark chocolate morsels or any morsels of any kind. So what I do have is this chocolate bar. I cut it up and diced it into small pieces. So this bar turned into this. So I'm gonna put it in here. Now let's mix that all together. It's a little hard to mix there. Oh! Okay, I think I'm a little too strong. I think that's what happened. Well, anyway, it's done now. Time for the fun part. All right, now that we have it mixed, let us roll. We are going to need a baking sheet and some parchment paper. I love parchment paper. You can use silicone pads if you'd like. I am going to opt for some of this beautiful parchment paper that I'm going to lay here. I'm gonna make mini cookies, like small bite size. If you want regular size cookies, you can use an ice cream scoop and then just scoop them. It'll make about 10 to 12 cookies. I'm gonna make them this big. Can you see that? About this big. It's like half of my spoon size. So I'm gonna take it and then roll it into a ball. Some people like to press down their cookies. It all depends on what you like. It'll stay basically true to whatever shape you make. So let's just keep making some more. We got a long way to go. They don't have to be perfect because I'm human and I don't know how to do perfect things. But I do know how to make imperfect things because it gives it a human touch. Looking good. So you want to leave about an inch of space in between each cookie. Now that I have these ready, I am going to put these in the oven. I like mine softer. I'm going to put mine in for 8 minutes. 8 minutes on the dot. If you like them a little harder, I would leave them in for 10 to 12 minutes. But make sure that they don't brown too much. Here goes. While that's in there, I'm gonna make some more. I have some more dough here. This would be really fun if you have kids, because then you guys can all get your hands dirty together and make cookies together. Share stories, life lessons. I think it'd be a fun activity to do together. I have some made because we popped some in the oven already. It's gonna come out in 15 seconds. I'm so excited. So this is what it looks like before it goes in. When your mixture is like really sticky and gooey, when they come out, oh, they smell so good. They look like this. So now that they're out, we let them cool for a little. I have put them in a bowl, so they look like this. Do you see the bottom there? Looks nice and brown, not burnt. They smell delicious. Now for the taste test. I'm gonna try this. So this is the size. This here is about the size of my finger, a little bigger, but just about. So they're mini and bite size. Why do I have this glove? I don't know. So here I go. I'm gonna pour them in to my bowl. I kind of like the ambiguity of this cookie, and it just, I don't know, it's so cute. Alright, that was my last cookie. Ooh, they're so good when they come out of the oven. I can taste the moistness of the craisin with the dark chocolate bit. In a bite. What? This is, you have to try it. You just have to try it. It's so good. Anyway, try it and write down in the comments below If you did, I hope you enjoy these banging ass cookies. All right, one more. They're a little dangerous. All right, until next time, bye. See you later. Thanks for watching.